Well, hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Renee, and today I've got this big huge box here, and I am putting together a gift box for my sister-in-law for Christmas. So it's going to be nothing but my home canned goods and my dehydrated my dehydrated foods and some of my spice blends. So I'm going to take you along with me, and we're going to put this box together. I told you I'd bring you along with me and show you how I do it. So with that being said, I've got these cute little bags that I'm going to use for my dried goods. So we're going to start filling these. Now, I'm going to put this on the floor over here. I got it all wrapped real cute all the way around. Looks nice. It's going to be a heavy booger. But anyway, I'm going to start with this. Oh my gosh, if I can open this. Oh, my mixed vegetables smell wonderful. Whole gallon of them. I got a lot of them, but my family goes through a lot of these. Anyway, we're going to put some of these in here, and I got my 1/4 cup scoop. You know, when you use these, I like a whole pot of my soup. I might put like a 1/4 to a 1/2 cup of my dehydrated veggies in here, or in it. So these are really nice. I love them for casseroles and. Okay, put that down. Take as much air out as I can. And look at how pretty, how nice that is. Okay, there's one. Now let's see. I've got all kinds of stuff up here. I'm also going to give her some vegetable flakes. She will love this too. Let's see. Now I probably just pour this in here because it's smaller. And I've got these beautiful plain labels. Now, these are just plain labels, but I love them. They're beautiful. They work wonderful. All right. So we're going to write on here, mixed veggies. All right. We're going to put that right across the front. See? Mixed veggies. Nice, huh? All right. Now, I'm going to put some in here. Oh, she's going to love this. She makes soups and casseroles, and she uses her crock pot all the time. She's real frugal with her meals, so she'll love this. Last year we bought her a dehydrator for Christmas, and I think she's got quite a few miles on it already. I'm going to do some. I'm going to give her a little bit of everything that I've got. So this is veggie flakes. So we're going to write that on here. So that'll be nice too. Because everybody, y'all getting ready for Christmas? I love doing this. I love putting together my little baskets. Look at there, friends. Isn't that cute? Okay, so we got those 3 so far. Nothing beats a homemade gift. And this literally is homemade. Through and through. Take a look at all those. Aren't those gorgeous? She's going to love them. I got some more over here. Absolutely beautiful. Now we're going to set these all aside over here. Just kind of put them out of our way. Now, we're going to go move on to the, let's see. This is going to be a heavy box. Her hubby's going to have to carry this in. So, my brother's diabetic, so I'm going to give him peaches. And what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to put a little bit of this tissue paper in the bottom of this box, it's not so much the packaging, friends, as what's in the package. I get a package like this and I rip it right open. I'm like a kid at Christmas myself. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I can safely roll these up and just like that. That way when she opens it up, she can see what it is. So that's a jar of peaches, and they're in their own juice. So I know my brother will be able to eat them okay. Now these sliced apples, I wrote sweetened. I got sweetened on them, so she'll know that she can't give those to him, or else in moderation, because he's just wonderful, but he is diabetic. So I want that on the outside. Okay. And just roll it. If you wrap them up like that, if you ever wonder how to do it, just wrap it up, just roll them real careful. Okay? These are freeze-dried strawberries, and they're not sweetened, so I'm going to give her some of those to put in Mark's oatmeal and his cereals and stuff that he can eat, so I know she'll like that. So I'm going to give her strawberries. There we go. Oh boy, how lovely. Okay, now tomatoes. She loves salsa. They eat a lot of tomatoes, so I'm going to give her a jar of my beautiful home canned spaghetti sauce. That, friends, is an awesome present. Okay. Now, I'm going to put that right down in there. Look at these stewed tomatoes in the jar. Aren't those just beautiful with the peppers in them? Oh, she's going to love it. And I know her. She'll save me all my jars. She will give me all my jars back, so I don't have to worry about it. And even at that, I have so many people give me jars. My friend just gave me 2.5 dozen jars. And she says, I don't know if you want them because they were in the basement and they're really dirty. And it's like, no, bring them over, because you know what? I will wash them. And she just gave them to me. So out of those, they were in crates. And when I washed them all up and cleaned them all up, I wound up with 2.5 dozen. And out of that entire 2.5 dozen, all I had to toss out was 1 jar that was chipped on the rim. I know she likes mild salsa. So I got that. Okay, let's see here. I do think she'll like this. I certainly hope she likes this. My pantry is a lot of work, but it's just full of love. Okay, there's another one. Oh my gosh, she's going to look in there and see all those, and she's just going to go nuts. I know she likes pickled stuff, so I'm going to give her, these are almost gone. I only got a few jars of these left. My family went through them like crazy. My kids love them. Now, I did a video on making these. If you remember the video. If not, you can watch that video. I have got cucumbers and carrots and beans and onions and radishes. This is a big old pickled radish, and they're fantastic. Okay, now these are going to go on this side here. And crushed tomatoes, just plain crushed tomatoes. These are all my San Marzano tomatoes too. I did a lot of canning this year, friends. Between me and helping my neighbor, you know, stock her pantry all up with canned goods. But look what I got. I did not expect anything in return for helping my neighbor can her food. I just saw somebody that I knew she would appreciate it. I knew it would do her away. She would benefit immensely from it. And she's just a sweetheart. So I thought, you know what? I will definitely help her can. Well, look at my shelves. I had no idea she did shelves. And I was sitting in here one day, and we were talking, and I said, you know, my husband He's just so busy. I said, John's so busy, but he would build me some shelves in here. Maybe, you know, when he's done working over the road, he can, when he comes in off the road, he can, you know, put together some shelves. And she just piped up and she said, well, let's go get the wood. I can build those shelves for you. I was like floored. It was like that. I never expected that. And I'll tell you what, I'm still ecstatic. Grateful and so thankful. This, with the exception of what's in here, the carrots. Every single thing in this jar come out of my garden with the exception of the carrots. So, that's homegrown. I love it. Absolutely. And it's wonderful. It's like a vegetable soup, but it's just a mixed, it's a harvest veggie mix. I did as well have a video on that too. What do I got here? Garden tomato sauce. We're going to give her one of these. French onion soup. She's going to love that. And then I got enough room for a couple jars of my canned meat for her. This is a pretty jar. This is an old jar, but it's pretty. See the pattern on it? This is chicken with the broth. This is beef with the broth. And this, friends, is a jar of venison that I'm going to give her with the broth. So we're going to wrap this up. We'll be able to fit all this in there. Okay? We got one there. And that chicken will make the most wonderful chicken and dumplings. Or casseroles or chicken noodle soup. My kids call it Mom's Campbell's. When they're sick, they say they need some of Mom's Campbell's. Okay, I got one more, and I want to give her, I'll put the pickled beets back. She's got a pickled item. So, I'm going to give her the chicken. I almost needed a bigger box, but that's about the biggest box I had. That's a pretty good size. It still makes a beautiful present, I think, anyway. Okay, so with that, look at how I got everything packaged in there. You can just see the tops, and it's so nice in there. See, I'll go like this. And I'll wrap it this way. Then I'll put the other one there and wrap it that way. Like a big envelope. Look at there. And we will put them in between the jars. Pretty. Okay. Get this down. Okay. I'm going to do the stew veggies. Like a big sandwich. So I folded that. It's like a big old sandwich. These are gorgeous. Most of these are from my garden. Beautiful, hey? That's probably enough to make, well, with just her and her husband, she'd have 2, you know, big pots of soup with that. Depending on what else she added to it. So we're going to roll this up. Same way. Just fold it and roll it like an envelope. And we're going to set that in the corner there. I want that down. Okay, now I got room for the spices. Okay. That's a big box. So I'm going to get my spice blends together and I'll be right back. I'm going to give her a little of my Greek seasoning, a little of my curry blend seasoning, a little bit of my Old Bay seasoning, my chili seasoning, and my jerk seasoning, because she will use every one of those. I got videos on all these too, friends. You can look at my playlist under spice blends and mixes, and you'll find all these videos in there. My mother is the queen of seasoning blends, and most of these are my mother's recipes for blending for her seasonings. Take a look at those, friends. Aren't those pretty? And the little packages, so she gets a little bit of everything in there to try. Okay, so now we'll wrap these up in here. Let's see. And I can just wrap them just like so. Just start at the end here. Last one, and again I'm just wrapping it up just like a envelope. And there we have it. And there's her little seasoning blends. It is all packed nice and tight in there, but that box is huge, and she's gonna love that. So there you have it, friends. That's how easy it is to put together a big box of love from your pantry. I'm going to bake her a couple loaves of nice homemade bread to go with this. And then this is from all of us, the entire family. Things that you wouldn't think would go over like crazy make a wonderful gift. So there you have it. I hope this inspires you, and thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you tomorrow.